decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back, no turning back. I still will follow. Though none go with me, I still will follow. Though none go with me, I still will follow. No turning back, no turning back. Will you decide now to follow Jesus? Will you decide now to follow Jesus? Will you decide now to follow Jesus? No turning back, no turning back. I'm gonna follow, are you gonna follow? I'm gonna follow, are you gonna follow? I'm gonna follow, are you gonna follow? I'm gonna follow, I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna follow, are you gonna follow? I'm gonna follow, are you gonna follow? I'm gonna follow, I'm gonna follow. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back, no turning back. I'm gonna follow, are you gonna follow? I'm gonna follow, are you gonna follow? I'm gonna follow, are you gonna follow? I'm gonna follow, I'm gonna follow.
Joy, did God really create everything?
Yes, Lillian. God created absolutely everything.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
That means he even created otters?
Yes, Lillian. God even created these adorable, fluffy, cute little otters.
Ah!
Welcome to Adventure Clubs!
What is that? It's my school project.
What was the assignment?
We were supposed to make a diorama of something important that happened in history. Look, I see animals.
I love animals, but how are they an important part of history?
Look, I see people too. God created people, animals, and the land they live on. He also created the birds and sky and fish in the oceans.
That is a very important part about history.
Sadly, not everyone knows God created everything in nature, and he created us too. They move.
It looks like it took a long time. Hope you get an A.
Me too.
Hey Felicia, what's the difference of creator and being creative?
Create means to make something from nothing.
Like God created everything just by saying it?
Yes, in the book of Genesis, it says, God created every sea creature and winged bird.
I remember another verse. God also says in Jeremiah 27:5, I made the earth, the man, and the beast on the ground by my great power.
How else are people creative with God's creation? They made cool things like cars that drive themselves, computers that teach us, and medicines that help our bodies. But they can't create something from nothing.
So you mean when we create something out of God's creation, it's a man-made thing?
Exactly.
Awesome! God created everything we need just from speaking it into existence. He is our great and perfect creator.
Mike, why do you think God created the animals, the people, and a beautiful place for us to live?
I think he loves us and wants to give us good things.
Yeah, I was thinking about that scripture that Zach read. I have created the earth, the people, and the beast on the ground by my great power. I think he wants us to learn about his great power.
Yes, God's creation shows just how big and all-knowing he is. He knew just what he needed when he created us, the earth, and the animals.
Just thinking about that makes me want to know him and obey him because he knows everything.
Me too. That is why I read the Bible. It is God's letter to us.
It explains everything.
That is why I read and obey the Bible. God is the only creator. He knows everything.
Will you obey God and read the Bible too?